lava.
He is behind now, but he's not over, like, he is behind, but I don't think he's dangerously behind, just because looking at Miz's base, he's floating 1,000 minerals, 150 gas, he hasn't used Chrono Boost, he hasn't built extra probes to transfer to his natural as soon as it pops up, so as long as Azure notices, there we go, he's bringing his units down now, and there he goes, finally.
Oh, a bit of like, oh my FG.
And I'm just looking here, if he goes on the offensive, he could do a lot of damage.
He could, and it looks like it's going to be the case.
Yeah, he does have roach speed. He has to have roach speed for them to move that fast off creep. There is only one Colossi there, there's a few Stalkers, but this could actually hurt very, very badly. As he does counter here.
One thing to notice, I think that Speedlings out of the Zerg army, like, they've got ADHD. I wonder, like, if you're a Zerg, and you were, like, talking to a Zergling, like...
Oh, here we go, snipe the Colossi! Oh, get the fucking thing! Oh my god, that is huge. He needs to get one roach. There it goes, sends one roach.
Down.
This is what I was talking about. He needs to come back.
That roach-heavy army owns Stalkers so badly. I mean, Zerglings do too, but, you know, Micro can easily take care of that.
Oh, he's going to lose this Colossi too. That is a big mistake here by Miz. Yeah, he does get it back up the top. But, okay, now we're back on even footing. He definitely is. He needs to pull these roaches. He needs to snipe that Colossi, though. Focus the Colossi. He needs to attack move as he's doing it.
Probes used wisely there. That was really good by Miz to get those probes in the way, to deal that little bit of extra damage, to stop them from taking out the Colossus. And the Colossus is going to live for another day. He's going to regenerate his 150 shields really quickly. Very well defended, but also excellent timing attack for Azure there, just to get back straight away and even up the game. I mean, I thought it was a good game.
Yeah, well, it was a big mistake by Miz there to float that many resources. I'm not sure whether it was just because he doesn't have good macro skills, or it's just he thought the game was over, which is fair enough if he thought the game was over there. He just really... It was really just because Azure had those units at the top. Because he either would have completely shut down that attack at the beginning if he'd had those units there.
Yeah,
so he's coming in and going for a counterattack with that.
I think they wanted to, like, you know, hang out by the Vespine guys are, you know, maybe they're having a bit of a barbecue there with some Vespine gas to drink or something. I don't know, but those units definitely were not doing their job. I would have taken them straight off of the payroll if it was me.
Yeah, definitely. So now he is going for these rocks at the third. Thermal Lance is coming for Miz though, but really, if we have a look at the income tab, they're dead even right now. Maybe Azure slightly ahead, but his lair's back up, so he's going to get some Hydras in the mix again. And this is going to be very, very dangerous, but he does need to control his units to snipe these Colossi.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, positioning is what it's all about. And as you said, like, the micro skills involved with trying to get Colossi, you know, it takes quite a bit of practice to be able to get your army to run around those Colossus before they can run away. And also, like, if you've got Lings in the army, even though they melt away really, really quickly against Colossus, they can be used just to run around behind Stalkers, get in the back of Colossus, so then you've got your range units that can actually take them out without them running backwards, because they do get stuck.
Yeah, definitely. And now he's pumping drones even more, so this is going to be a good choice by Azure. He's taking his third. He just needs to be careful as to when this push comes out from Miz. Probably best in his interest to get an Overseer and just have a quick look around. He doesn't... See, this is kind of weird because we've gotten to the point with that counter push, that Miz is stuck back on one base. He's been technically on one base with Colossi this entire time, so he hasn't really been able to get that kind of massive army up. And because that lair was taking out, Azure still has 3 bases, effectively.
Also, another thing to note as far as the economy is concerned, on Miz's first, you know, his natural main base, he does have, by the looks of it, 8 probes there, mining of 2 mineral patches that only have 125 and 5, so 1 mineral patch now has 115 minerals in it. That is a really big waste. I mean, the maximum amount of probes that can mine off of 1 mineral field.
He also has 4
units.
He also has 4 probes on the top guys already his expansion, but he is moving out here now. So hopefully, Azure will see this pump a lot of roaches and hydras to be able to deal with it. There are 4 colossi, so he needs to get the army, the concave right. He is sitting out the front of that choke. He probably should send his hydras to the top, his roaches to the bottom, try and get a good flank, but he's going to get caught in a one big ball. This is not good. Needs to move in.
Roaches going around though. That's excellent placement.
Nicely done. He needs to snipe the colossi like he's doing now. The zealots in the front. He needs to send a couple of units. No, he's overcommitted to attacking the colossi.
One thing to note as well there is Miz had a really good time there with the fact that he just got his +1 weapons online. When you have Colossus that are +2 weapons, they can actually one-shot Hydra. But +1 is just makes so much of a difference, especially against Roach, which are quite hard to take down.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, there you go. Azure admitting that he had his units rallied at the top of the map and he didn't notice. So,
That's alright.
wow, good game.
But I think Azure